family history, what does my family history have to do with my heart? And really the question could be with my health at all, right? I mean, that's what everybody wants to know all the time. And they'll say, well, it's just genetics. And genetics definitely plays a role. But here's the thing. If we were to use our health as a mostly controllable situation, a mostly lifestyle based, mostly we have the most influence over our own health, then we would behave a certain way. If we look at our health as something that's just the result of our gene pool and there's really nothing we have to do with it, then we would behave a very different way also. So we kind of have a choice. And that there are camps of people who say, well, it's just genetics. And so they just do what they do. Like for heart health, they smoke and drink and they're diabetic and they're in kidney failure and they don't exercise and they eat too much sugar and they may or may not take their insulin and that because they say, well, it's just my genes, whatever, I can't help it. But then there are other people who eat right and get adjusted and take their supplements properly and pray and meditate and exercise. And I mean, they do all the stuff right. And then, somebody who dies at 54 of heart disease, who's a long distance runner, people look at and be like, see, that guy died at 54. So that's why I don't do it. Well, I mean, what you might not realize is that the rest of his family died at 40. The men in his family may have died at 40, and he outlived them by 14 years because of his choices. So first of all, we all know this, comparing is a loser's game. So we don't compare our health to other people's health, but we can certainly be inspired. So here is the rule that we like for our patients and practice members to follow. The rule is genetics loads the gun. Fair enough. Genetics loads the gun. Whatever is happening in our genes is what loads the gun. But it's our lifestyle that pulls the trigger. And there's stuff we can do. We know with consistent chiropractic care, we can actually lengthen telomeres on the ends of chromosomes. We know we can change genetic expression through chiropractic care. It's a study called epigenetics. We know that with proper supplementation and the right dosage at the right time, Dr. Sarver specifically, which I'll get to in a moment, has literally had people, some people say cases, but these cases are people who have had direly urgent ballooned or enlarged aortic aneurysms that with the right supplementation came right back into that 3 to 5 millimeter normal range. So we know that genetics loads the gun, but it doesn't pull the trigger. Our lifestyle pulls the trigger. So here's what we want to do. We want to give you an opportunity to know, especially with your heart. I mean, I know it's cheeky, it's February, whatever, it's heart health. But here's the thing. Our heart health is very, very important. And if I ask anybody watching live or later, if your heart health is important, everybody would say, yes, my heart health is important. And then I would ask, well, what do you have to do with it? And you would say, well, I have to exercise. True. I have to maybe eat a low sodium diet. Sometimes true. I need to not eat as much animal fat. Okay, that's conventional. That's what conventional beliefs are, but it's not necessarily true. So anyway, there are things that can help or hurt how your heart functions. And my question to you would be, if there are things that you have full control over involving your heart health, would you want to know that? And there are 5 stressors that consistently cause a greater expression of heart disease. And if that's the case, and you, newsflash, have control over all 5 of those, would you want to know that? And would you want to know what those are? Okay, here's my shameless pitch. Dr. Sarver is he's our director of nutrition and functional medicine in our office. And he is doing an absolutely free workshop tonight, 6:15 p.m. Lazar Spinal Care Lobby on heart health. So that's great news. The bad news is, as of an hour ago when I checked when I was getting ready to do this, we have exactly 2 seats left. So if you're interested at all, please grab those seats. Now, only grab the seats if you're going to come. Like, we don't want you to take the seats and then not come, right? But if you go to lazarspinalcare.com/heart-health, you can register there. It's absolutely free. There are only 2 tickets left. Now, they may open up later in the day, like if somebody cancels or says they can't, whatever. We will open those seats up if we know. But as of right now, we have 2 seats left. So if you're interested, please sign up this morning. We would love to see you. We're not charging you anything to do this. We are covering all the expenses for you to come learn what those 5 stressors are on your health. If you have questions that you would like discussed tonight, please leave those in the chat here, and we'll do our best to address those. It's a live workshop. It's not over the internet. It is, and it's in our office only. So everything's good. Jared, good morning, man. Great to see you. Thanks for hopping on. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope to see as many of you as can make it tonight to our Heart Health Workshop with Dr. Sarver. I'm Dr. Lazar, and I'll be back again tomorrow for another Daily Dose. Also, please tune in tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Register for that on our website. I'm going to put another one here in the chat. I'm interviewing New York Times bestselling author and leadership expert Michael Hyatt. So that is something you do not want to miss. There's the elusive work-life balance thing. Do I stay late and make more money, or do I go home and hang with my kids and invest in them? And, they might be gaming anyway, so I don't know. What do I do? Please, I'm going to put it right in the chat. You do not want to miss this. It's also completely free. It's it's on our social media channels, but you need to register for it. So we make sure the stream is big enough. So lazarspinalcare.com/Michael Hyatt is how you can register for that. And that will be Tuesday night, 9 p.m. on your weekly checkup, 103.5 if you're local in the Detroit area. If you're not, that will be on our social media channels, but you need to register ahead of time for that. Hey, thanks so much. You guys are the best part of our day. Have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow for another day.